This is Cristina from Triathlon Mommy, Dashstrom Coaching and Dashstrom Run Clubs, and I help moms just like you start a children's fitness program so they can earn income, work on their fitness and themselves, and impact and transform both their communities and themselves. And today I'm here with Isabel, who is one of our moms who is recently graduating from our program. And I just, I'm so grateful that you came on, Isa, and I just wanted to ask you some questions about your experience because there are probably moms out there that want to do this but are like, like they're a little uneasy, and sharing your story might help you inspire somebody just like you to do the things that you have done. Okay, so cool. So I'll just start by asking if like where you were at, how it was, and where you are now. All right. So when we first met, like where were you? What was your life like? What were you? Yeah. Where were you?
Um, so stay-at-home mom, two children. At the time, we were homeschooling. We're not homeschooling anymore. Um, but I was looking for something that felt mine, and the run club fell on my lap at the right time because it's when I needed it most. And it's been it's been an eye-opening, very personal journey for me to go through that training and learn the things that I have learned because a lot of things have changed. The person that I was pretty much when I started compared to the person that I am right now, um, I can see those changes, and those changes happen in a very short period of time. Um, when they were things that I wanted to change for a long, long time, but I just had the chance to change them like very, very well now.
That is wonderful. So who are you now?
I am a very confident, very happy person who finishes what she starts, and that is a huge deal for me because that was something that I wanted to be able to say, and that I didn't feel I was capable to. I wanted to, but I didn't know how to get there, and now I am that person. I feel um, very calm. It's not like I'm in a constant state of happiness because I don't think that's very realistic. Um, but I'm consistently happy with who I am and consistently happy with the things that I'm doing and um, the things that I'm accomplishing.
That's wonderful. So that also happens because you did the work, right?
Yes.
Because like, you showed up, you were on every call that we offer, you reached out when you needed help, you did all the homework, you did all the exercises. So then you get the results. The process works, right? It's just a matter of whether you're going to be committed to doing it or not. So how did you feel? Because the process also is not always easy, right? It's hard because you're changing, you're growing, it's like you're shedding this layer and like coming out with your superpower. So how did you feel in the process, and like how was that experience for you?
So yes, there were, and I'm sure there will be more times that are more challenging. Um, but I felt like I always had support, and I think that's what made the difference. Like I told you, I think at one point I don't think that I would have been able to go through the program and succeed the way that I have if it wasn't because of the phone calls. And altogether, I missed one, and I missed one, and I felt horrible that I did. Um, uh, but because those phone calls really kept me on track, and the fact that I could talk to you directly and the fact that I could hear from other moms in the program helped me in my in my in my progress because I learned a lot not only from you but also from other moms. And sometimes there were things that I would have never thought about asking that they asked that I would take notes about and learn and go from there. And also hearing where they were at encouraged me to want to meet their where they were. try to work harder, because some moms would be maybe faster, or maybe getting things done. Um, Maybe it seemed easier, maybe it wasn't easier for them, but because they were doing more work and putting more work in, that inspired me to get more work done as well.
Okay, wonderful. So that, because this is, we are a community, right? And how do you feel about the moms, or not how about, but how do you feel being a part of that community? Is that because you're all over the country, you've never met each other, like we've never met each other personally, or any of the other moms. So how does that feel? Like, how does that develop, or how does it feel to be a part of that?
It's fantastic. It feels very close knit, especially with the moms that were taking the training at the same time that I did, because maybe all the other moms are there as backup, but with the moms that I grew in the program into the program, I feel I can relate to them, and they can relate to me, and we can help each other out. And we have each other's numbers, and when we have questions, we will text back and forth or give each other a call. It helps with accountability, and especially with inspiration, because it is a challenge for each one of us, I think, to go through this and try to overcome those bumps that we keep finding on the road. But to see other moms, to see them accomplish things, and to see myself accomplish this, it's a feeling of pride almost on what we can do. And I really like them. They're great to have around.
That's wonderful. Yeah, we're very lucky, and I think I go to extra lengths to make sure that the people that come in are people that are going to be a good fit with, with the community that we have built. Like, it's something so special, it's important. So our program has two parts, right? It has the business of the Run Club, and then it has a mindset program. It's called Wake Up with Joy. How do you, which one is more important?
Ooh. They're both very important, because I don't think, you couldn't get the Run Club going if it wasn't because of the curriculum and all the information that it has on it. But the mindset program is the one that will teach you how to accomplish it. The mindset program is what pushed me to get things done, because that's what I had to work on, right? I had to feel capable mentally strong to make choices, to talk to people, to even make big changes. And that came from the Wake Up with Joy. I mean, everything that I've learned there has transformed the way I see things.
Is that a belief? That's an inside joke. That's an inside joke. All right. Well, and so if if there's a mom out there and she's listening and she's like, I don't know, like, she already knows that, we already talked and she's a good fit and we know that she's going to be successful, but she's still out there thinking about it or wondering, like, is this going to work for me? What advice would you give her? Or like the Isabel from, the 2 months ago Isabel, what advice would you give her?
If I were talking to myself 3 months ago when I had those doubts, I think I would tell myself that the program works if you're willing to do the work on that, and I refer to work on your own self, and that trusting the method that you've created to learn things really works. I think that a lot of people can take a book and read it and try to apply it in their lives, and then be disappointed because they didn't work, you know? But I don't think that everybody asks themselves if they would have really given themselves the chance to apply that information for real, to see what happens. And that's what I've done here. I've really done the work. I've really done the homework, and I see the results now because of that. So I can attest for the fact that it works.
Well, thank you. And I think you're right. I think that, we need to, one of the reasons why it's so powerful is because it is about a business, right? It is about a program. It is about empowering children and about you generating income and all of that stuff. But you can't give what you don't have. And so that is the motivation, and, that it's like the goal and what keeps you aligned and on purpose for you to do all the work and all the mindset work that you need to do in order for that part to be successful.
Yeah,
and I think that's why it goes so well together. So, all right, any parting words before I let you go? This has been wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, that taking advantage of the groups and really using them to get answers from other moms that are in the program is essential. And making the time to do the work too, because I think at the beginning of the running program, you talk about being coachable, committed, and to be willing to do the work. And those three things, at the beginning of your training, you have to be very open to all of them.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Isa. It has been such a pleasure getting to know you and to see you and to help you grow to the woman that you are today. And you're here in 2 months, what's coming next? How exciting, how much there is to look forward to. And I can't wait to accompany you in that journey as well. So thank you so much for sharing me. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you, Christine.